Hello, my YouTube family. It is what, Wednesday? Wednesday, August 7th, 2013. Color. Finally. Yes, we have some color, and we have color that I love, love, love. So let's get on with it, shall we? Let's start with the liner that's slowly becoming a nub, like all my other liners. NYX Purple Rain, lined. Then Revlon 457, super lustrous, of course, as you know. 457 Wild Orchid. This is a combo, by the way. 457. Y'all know, such a gorgeous shade. What? Such a gorgeous shade. Wild Orchid. Now, I told you before that I'm digging into my stash. I'm not buying anything new. So you may have seen reviews of this before, but now I'm trying to switch it up, trying to make combos out of them, and I'm trying to be a little different. So this is Wild Orchid, and this is Wild Orchid. Oh my sweet Jesus, look at this shade. Look at it. Is it not gorgeous? Well, it's a cream. So, it's a pearl. Excuse me. This is a pearl. This is the pearl. And I had to shine it up just a little. So, this is 457 Wild Orchid. And what do I top it off with? One of my NYX round lip glosses. Number 12. Wild Orchid. So it's Wild Orchid and Wild Orchid. It's Wild Orchid to the second degree. Wild Orchid times 2. Yes, this is Wild Orchid. Also, yes it is. Yes it is. Now it's a little darker than the lipstick. See? But I put it darker to show you what the lip gloss actually looks like. But I put it on rather light so the lipstick wouldn't disappear so much. So I put the lip gloss on top of the lipstick. And you got this. Yes. I don't want to top it off again because it'll just make the whole lipstick disappear. But the combination gives you that. So it's Wild Orchid and Wild Orchid. Wild Orchid times 2. I think that's what I'm going to name the lips of the day. I'm just going to lips of the day, Wild Orchid times 2. There you have it. That's already the name of that's the name of the video, okay? So that is it, people. Of course, now I have to wipe it off. Can I tell you, Tomcat? Well, first of all, he made it extremely difficult for me to leave this morning because he has done something this morning that he never does. I'm telling you, he's slowly coming out of his shell. He never does this in the morning. In the morning, he just plants himself under the bed, waits until I'm gone, and then he wreaks havoc, which he did. This morning, well, no, I can't really say that. The only time he does come out from under the bed in the morning is when he's hungry. And he waits for me to, put food in his food thingy. Bowl. That's the word I'm looking for. Hello. His food bowl and water in his water bowl. He'll sit, just waiting. He'll sit there very quiet, just won't say anything, and he'll just sit there and wait for me. So I usually talk to him in the morning. Hey, how you doing? I hope you slept well. Like, he's really going to answer me. He doesn't answer me with meows. No. He meows when he wants to meow. He didn't meow at all last night, but he was rather friendly. So I'm talking to him, and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting your food ready and all of this and that and the other. And I go, and I put the food where I normally put the food, and I go take my shower, and while He's eating, I'm taking a shower, and then I'll come back in the bedroom and I'll start to get dressed. And usually, you know, I'm taking my time because I give myself enough time in the morning where I don't have to rush, rush, rush. So I wake up early enough where I don't have to rush, rush, rush. So I'm chilling on the computer, you know, I'm just checking stuff out, and here he comes. Just like he did last night. Just going in and around my legs, and what he does is he bumps the back of my chair so I know that he's there. He just wants to let me know, like, hey, I want your attention right now. So I look down, and there he is. He's sitting right next to me. Sitting right next to me, looking up at me. So I pet him, and, you know, he doesn't meow or anything, but he's just like, oh, yeah, could you do that a little bit some more? Like, and he gave me his belly, and he was making it so extremely hard for me to leave this morning. I think that's what he was doing. He purposely wanted me to be late. I wasn't. But, I mean, I just wanted to just spend the entire morning with him, just playing around, because he was obviously in that mood. He's like, I want to play with mommy. And I'm like, I can't play with you right now. I got to get dressed. Got to go to work. Mommy needs to go make a paycheck so I could, you know, give you cutesy little toys and stuff. So he was making it very difficult. I mean, he was just all around my legs, and what he does is he head bumps my hand, and because he doesn't sit on my lap or anything, so he can't really head bump my, you know. So he head bumps my hand. And he was doing all of that, and I was just scratching the back of his ears and just combing his coat, and he made it extremely difficult for me to leave today. And I just did not want to go. Maybe that's why I was in a bad mood all day at work. I really was. I just did not want to be there because I think I wanted to just be here. So, okay, you see this? Do you see this? This is my black ribbon, which I have now given to him. And I tie it up really, really tight so he can play with it. He goes nuts. He goes crazy, jumping up and down and this, that, and the other. When I got home, it was in the hallway, along with a red ribbon of mine, which I hid. Apparently, he found. I'm like, how did he untie this? He must have been on this from the time I left. And I'm like, this cat is not stupid. This cat is not a stupid cat. Not that I thought he ever was. But he's really not stupid. He not only undid this ribbon, he found my red ribbon. And I usually hide my red ribbon like underneath my sheets for my hair. I tie it up. I tie up my hair at night with the red ribbon. He found that. And I came home to it on the floor, the black ribbon. I was like, how the hell did he undo the black ribbon? My cat is a genius. Tomcat is a genius. So now he's letting me know that he's a genius. And I came home, and of course now he's under the bed, all pooped and tired because he must have had one hell of a day chomping on this thing. And I'm looking at him like, you are not a stupid cat. And he's looking at me like, whatever made you think I was? So there you have it. I have to be just a little bit more clever now. But I'm having the time of my life with my cat, as you well know. So, of course, now that summer is almost over, now I'm thinking of, ooh, I need to get him some winter stuff. Like, I need to get him, like, a little winter. There's something on Amazon that I saw. I think it's called Cat Cup Cradle, something. It's this nice little cushiony thing that cats get into, and they curl up, and it keeps their body temperature warm. And I'm like, oh, I have to get that, because because the picture is not of a black cat, but it's of a cat curled up in it. And I'm like, oh, he would look so cute in that. See, now I know what mothers of babies feel like. Oh, my baby would look so cute in this. Oh, and look at this. And oh, look at this. Isn't this adorable? That's me now, but with a cat. And of course, I'm not going to dress. That's where I put my foot down. I am not dressing my cat I'm not putting sweaters on him. I'm not going to put a stupid, silly thing on his head. No, I do not want to ridicule Tom. He deserves a lot better than that. He's been through enough. So I am not going to ridicule my cat. That is where I put my foot down. I know a lot of people, they put sweaters on their cats in the wintertime and, you know, new jerseys for those football fans out there. Put a little cat jersey of the New York Jets or the Giants. No, I am not that. No. Not going to happen. That is where I draw the line. I think I know where I stop at being a ridiculous cat mother. I'm not going to do that. No. But I will get him like more little fuzzy toys, and I wanted to get that little cat cradle thing, and yeah, that's really basically about it. Just more little toys, and you know, do I hear him? He's under the bed playing with one of his toys. I could hear him. Anyway, that's it, people. I know a lot of you love my little Tomcat stories. I hope all of you do, because I don't want to bore half the audience and, you know, lose half of you. So, you know, I'll nip it. Just let me know if I'm just going on and on and on about it. But, you know, I love my cat so much. It's like that coworker that you have that had just had a baby, and then she whips out her wallet and gives you 1,001 pictures. Or, well, they don't do that anymore. They show it to you on your phone. I don't want to do that. I don't want to burden you with the stories. But the only stories lately that I have are of Tomcat. So I don't have any stories of Cutie. Although he was very attentive today. Like, I saw him more often than I normally do. I'm not complaining. But he was coming by and hanging out with me and talking and stuff like that. More often than not. Maybe his girlfriend Chicky wasn't in today. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I welcomed the attention. I was still in a foul mood though, but not foul to him. I was just in a foul mood, like, you know, people would call and ask stupid questions and things of that nature. So that's it, people. That is it. This is Lips of the Day. I have gone rambling far too long. Me lovey. Wild Orchid ×2, honey. Love this look. Love the combo. So let me know what you think. And, well, tomorrow's Thursday. I know for the past 2 Thursdays, Pop and I have been yapping. He has been in a talkative mood, and I will I will drop everything to talk to my father, because that's just my dad. I love him immensely. So you either will see me or you won't see me, depending on how he is. He could get me like 2 Thursdays in a row, chatty. Tomorrow he may say, well, you know what? Hey, how you doing? Gotta go. Bye. That's when you will see me, because that's when you'll know, oh, he kicked her to the curb. It's one of 2 things. He kicks me to the curb, or he's not home. And it's rare that I come home and he's not home. It's rare. Sometimes, you know, Thursdays are his days off. So he can go gallivanting with his boys or do whatever. He grown, so what am I going to do about it? If he's not with his boys, he could be with somebody else. I don't know. But, you know, he may or may not be home. Earlier years, after he retired and Thursdays were his days off, he would go gallivanting with his boys. And I knew he was with his boys. And Mom knew, you know, when Mom was live. He's, you know, hanging out with the boys. But since Mom has gone, he has sometimes on occasion not been home on Thursdays. Fine, no problem. I mean, what am I going to do? And lately, like this maybe past year or year and a half, 2 years, he has been home doing projects downstairs in his man cave, doing God knows what, creating God knows what, fixing God knows what. And he's been home, and then when I come home, you know, I go immediately right to his part of the house, and we start chatting it up. He asks me how my day is and blah, 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 and this, that, and the other, and then we start talking about God knows what. So lately he has been home. Or he'll be home and maybe he just got a new DVD that he wants to watch. And of course, just when I'm home, that's when he wants to watch it. He's just making his dinner right then and there. And he'll be talking to me, but I know his attention is elsewhere, so I know I'm slowly being kicked to the curb. So I'll just say, hey, Pop, enjoy your movie, whatever. Whatever you're cooking smells really good. And he's like, oh, you don't have to go right now? Sure, I do. I know damn well you want me to leave. So he'll just say, okay, well, and then I'll kiss him and I'll come up the stairs. You have just kicked me to the curb. So, hey, you go and watch your DVD to your heart's content. Matter of fact, a DVD did come today, but it's for his birthday gift. His birthday is on the 10th, August 10th. He is a Leo. That's my pop, honey. So my mother was a Taurus, and he's a Leo. So, anyway, moving right along, that is that. What I'm basically saying is you may or you may not see me tomorrow, and that is that. Fill me in and let me know what you think about my lips. Let me know what you think about Tomcat. Let me know what you think about your life, my life, whatever. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up and let me know, okay? And maybe you'll see me. Maybe you won't, okay? But you'll definitely see me on Friday. I love you. Bye now.